Hey guys, welcome back to this channel. So in today's video, I want to talk about the Samsung Galaxy Flip 3. That's a mouthful. So I want to dive right into the functionalities of this phone, how fast it is, how the Touch ID works and all of that. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So the very first thing I want to talk about is the Touch ID. See how blasty fast that is. You just have to put your finger on it and your phone is locked. You can also unlock your phone with your face and with a touch, but you can also just fill in the password of the phone and you have it unlocked. So that's something I want to talk about. There's one thing though that would be better if I would be Samsung, is just to lower this Touch ID button to this area, because every time I find myself just lowering the phone and reaching to that button, which is not that intuitive. So it would be nicer if we see the next generation phone with a lower button that we can just press in here, but this button works good as well. We have a blasty fast screen with up to 120 Hertz refresh rate, which is absolutely blast. See how fast I go between those displays. It's actually very crazy to see phones doing things like that. You get to see the 120 Hertz more into action when you play games on it, whatever game it might be, if it's Asphalt or Call of Duty. That's where you see how fast a 120 Hertz refresh rate can be. So we have also an aluminum armor body, which is definitely needed when you have a foldable phone like this. Even though I don't condone to just walk with it just like that, you need to have a case around it, otherwise you may crack this phone very easily. It's still fragile, it's water resistant, it's not that dust resistant, because we see spaces in here that if you're on the beach or somewhere and you have it fall on sand, be careful with that, because if sand comes in these areas, you will not be able to fold it and unfold it. So be very careful with that, have a screen around it. There's also one thing though you need to be careful of, is this film over the screen. So it looks like a screen protector. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Well, right there, it's very tiny, but it's still there. You're not allowed to remove it, because that's what keeps the screen in its place. That's the technology that Samsung used to make it a foldable screen. So it's the Samsung Flip 3. Was there any Flip 2? No, there wasn't. Samsung just jumped from the Samsung Galaxy Flip to the Samsung Galaxy Flip 3, and they have improved it. It comes around $1,000 in the US, and you get it with 128 gigabyte of storage with 8 gigabyte of RAM, which is more than enough for a phone like this. It has also this cover screen, which is very cool, very nice, a very nice touch. If you just click on it, you see this little animation, and you can, in the phone itself, you can change that if you want. If I scroll to the left, we see no music playing, but if I tap on it, we can open the phone, unlock the screen, and it brings us right there where we need to be. So it says select a music app. Let's select Spotify, just for example. And I need to log in. I'm not logged in yet, so let me log in real quick. So now I'm logged in, and let's see how it looks like. If I just swipe to the left now, it recognizes the music that's playing right now on Spotify. If I scroll even more to the right, we see here the weather. So that's the cover screen. We have also a beautiful camera. So let's open that real quick and just see how sharp this camera is. We can shoot in portrait, we can shoot in photo, we can shoot a video up to 4K, obviously. I see a bit of a distortion, I just need to address that, but I kind of see a bit of a distortion. If you just look at it, it seems like there is a delay in the camera. Let's change the frames per second. Let's change that to 30, and now it moves more smoothly. It looks like it's a 3D effect that we get when we just turn the camera around, but it's still a good camera that you can shoot beautiful videos with it. And last but not least, the battery. It has good battery that charge from 0 to 80% in like a half hour, I believe. I've just tested that out. I think in like a half hour or 45 minutes you have it charged up to 80%. And if you're not using 5G or anything like that, it can take up to like 10 hours or 11 hours. But obviously if you have the display brightness up, all the way up, and you are gaming on it and all of that, that battery life will decrease very very fast. But if you just doing the regular things with it, watch videos on it, and call people, sending text messages and all of that, can last up to 10 hours with 100% full battery. So yeah, that's actually it. I have it in purple, but you can also get it in black and even cream, I believe. Yeah, that's actually it. That's my 2 cents. I hope you've liked it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video.